It's all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and I'm starting out with this. Now, this is according to ESPN and Yankees, so let's take it with a grain of salt. Monas goes to play alongside Kylian Mbappe, his favorite player. The 17-year-old would tune in to watch Real Madrid games during his free time in the U20 World Cup to follow Mbappe in particular. There was also talks about Salah, how his agent has offered the player to Real Madrid. The club is not considering getting him, although his wages are very high. A loan move from January to June will cost Real Madrid 12 million euros. And there was also talks about Rodri, how Real Madrid would try to take advantage of the fact that Rodri is entering the final year of his City contract this summer and sign him. Now also there's a picture about Toni Kroos in a Real Madrid kit, and Toni Kroos on IG said nice try. Now if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know, and if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. And also shout out to everybody that commented in my last video. Now if you want a shout out, just type Toni Kroos in the comments. Now also Dani Ceballos on IG said tomorrow's special day, we are ready. That is due to the fact that we're playing Real Betis, which if you know Ceballos, he loves Real Betis. But anyways, today's schedule ahead of tomorrow, it was training session, a press conference, in the squad list. And well, the only one we didn't get was the squad list. However, we did get news. We got news that Dean was not training with the team. And then we got news by TJ Cope that Dean has suffered an overload in the hamstring and will not play tomorrow against Real Betis. And it will be decided later if he plays against Atleti in Saudi Arabia. Now speaking about the Supercopa de España, Mbappe will play against Atleti in the Super Cup according to TGM. I highly doubt that's true, but who knows. Now with Mbappe out for tomorrow's game, supposedly Vinny and Rodrigo seem fixed in attack. And depending on the system, Xabi Alonso could use Gonzalo Garcia, Franco, or even Jude Bellingham. And also Cope said Franco could start an attack tomorrow with Vinny and Rodrigo. And Marca said that Arda Güler is expected to start. Now Cope also said Xabi Alonso might go with a double pivot against Betis, featuring Tchouaméni and Camavinga. I think he'll play Gonzalo up top. Now the expected 11 versus Real Betis according to Diario Yes is Courtois, Valverde, Raúl, Asensio, Rudiger, and Carreras, Arda Güler, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, and Vinny. Now also know that Anthony participated in Betis training session today. He will be ready for tomorrow's game. And Alejandro Hernandez will referee tomorrow's game. Now also know that Xabi Alonso is very happy with Rodrigo. The player will not leave in January. And right now there's no departure plan for the summer either. And also know that PSG were checking Rodrigo last summer in case Barcola left. Manchester City were also very interested in case Savinho left the club. And like it was said, Xabi Alonso is extremely pleased with Rodrigo. And also Marca said that Real Madrid sent Endrick on loan because they knew he was not in Xabi Alonso's plans. Keeping him on the bench for one more season could destroy his growth. And Real Madrid included an option in Endrick's Lyon contract, which would guarantee him playing time. The club wants to follow his progress in a demanding league. Now also it was said that Xabi Alonso has entered 2026 with the same problem he had in 2025. There is no available right back. The options to play there are Raúl, Asensio, Fede Valverde, and David Jimenez. And Real Madrid are not the only club closely following Keith Smith. Many top Premier League clubs are following him too. It will take a big transfer fee to sign him this summer. And Real Madrid and Chinese robotic vacuum cleaner brand Roborock have reached a global strategic partnership agreement. The company joins a portfolio of 35 national and regional sponsors that the club has. And Real Madrid expects sponsorship revenue to increase by 7% this season. Sponsorship revenue and commercial licensing agreements brought in more than 300 million euros to the club last season. Ian Arda Güler and Nico Paz are included in the SofaScore U21 Team of the Year. Also know that Real Madrid have only won 2 of the last 8 games against Real Betis at the Bernabeu in 2022 and 2024. And Sergio Ramos is leading a 400 million euro bid to buy Sevilla. He is backed by foreign investors, including an American fund. And lastly, most goals and assists across Europe's top 5 leagues in 2025. Mbappe 44. Now with all that being said, let me know what you guys thought about the news.